This is a 2026 Ford F350 King Ranch Tremor. And you guys know that there's some new updates for this truck. I borrowed it from Garff Ford here in West Valley, Utah. It is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Ken. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see the options and features on this build. At the very top is the description. Star white is the paint, Java interior, and then this is a short listing of the standard features. Starting off the options is that Star White for $995, and this does have the high output power stroke. Tremor off-road is 4450, rapid heat, engine block heater, and then fifth wheel prep package. This one also has the twin panel with the upfitter switches. Base price comes in at $79,075. Destination is $25,995 for a total price of $104,690. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to see darkened bronze go because this is the move. Marsh gray with this star white is killer. I would 100% do two-tone just like this. I love this so much better than a darkened bronze. Now, Ford still won't do it for us, and maybe in a refresh they will. I've talked about this many times in the past. King Ranch needs to be a trim package for Platinum. Why? Because then you get the projector headlights, which I don't understand why they don't give it to you on these trucks, guys. At 105 G's, it's like silly at this point, in my opinion. And come on, Ford, are we still using the stone gray color right here? That's very interesting. So I don't remember if they used stone gray. I guess they had to have back in 2023. And then they switched to the darkened bronze, and now they have Marsh gray. But yeah, you guys see on the front end, when you get the Tremor package, it does give you the shorter valance on the front end here, which really completes the look of the truck. Black recovery hooks, projector fog lights, and you guys see the camera on the front end. No shocker because it's being a higher trim level. And here's a quick peek at that solid front axle. Now this truck does have a LSD because of the Tremor package, fabric material for the liner, and this truck does have a higher ride height up front too. Tremor tuned shock absorbers, and then you have these meaty tires. And this is definitely the way I'd build my truck with the Tremor package, because then you get these 18-inch wheels compared to the King Ranch wheels, which I'm not a fan of. Now these are the Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrack tires, 285 75 18, so that's 34.8 inches in height, 11.2 inches in width. I would like to see a little bit more width personally, and that's pretty much it. But they do have big capacity. You see right there, 4,080 pounds of capacity at 80 psi cold. And here's a side view of the truck. Definitely looks good. Now this one does have the power deployable running boards, a little bit of chrome there, also on the side of this badge, because remember, this is a cowboy truck, so you got to have a little bit of chrome on it. You also see some of the lighting right here, turn signals, blind spot, power mirrors obviously, and they do paint the door handles for this truck too. Smart key system. Now as far as your skid plates go, there's nothing really special about this truck. You get one right here for that transfer case, but everything else up front is pretty much exposed. You also get one for your fuel tank, but that's the same one you would get with the FX4 package. So again, nothing special with this truck here. Here's where you're gonna fill up at. 34-gallon fuel tank, 7.4 gallon DEF. You get the blackout for the Tremor badge here, and you have 4 leaves in the main pack with the overload. This truck does have the fifth wheel prep package. You can see it bolted into the frame, and there's a liner. And then out back, hence why I said we should get a Platinum trim and have this as an add-on package, because you get the LED taillights too. So love the applique, and overall this is still a nice truck regardless, but it's a lot of money and it should have every option that you can get on the Platinum. Class 5 hitch. You have the incandescent bulbs here. They did take away the lock for this, so I recommend that option if you're building your truck from the factory, because if you look down below here, they do give you a matching tire, although that's going to be a steely right there. 355 rear with an electronic locker. You can see those Tremor shock absorbers a little bit better out back too. Also, you have your camera and your light. This truck does have the 2 kilowatts of power, bed lights, and be sure to check out the promo code below for Juggernaut. I do have some tie down straps that you can use. Get it while you can. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have that code for in the future, so don't wait. Fifth wheel prep package is there, and they also give you a 7-pin and a 12-way plug for video, tie downs, and you do have a camera above right there with a power sliding glass. Now let's see, is this tailgate powered? You do have this step here, by the way, but that's been here for a long time. Okay, it does. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, you do have the power tailgate steps built into the bumper and on the side of the bed. Now most people know by now, if you are getting the Tremor package, you can now get the standard output power stroke. So that is an added powertrain for this year for that package, and I like that because let's face it, that high output is getting more and more expensive, and almost to the point where I would say just skip it. So you have 500 horsepower, 1200 pound-feet of torque. All that power just go through a 10-speed transmission known as the 10R140, and CP4 is still being used, but as I've said in the past, just run a little bit of additive. I mean, there's a lot of good ones that do raise the cetane and add lubricity, so it's not expensive to do that, because think about it, this engine is 13,000, or well, let's just say it's 14 grand right now, but if you need to buy a brand new one in the future, if you're out of warranty, it's going to cost you probably double that, I would say. Now I do recommend getting the relocate kit for your map sensor right here through Banks, promo code for that as well. I strongly recommend it. After seeing all the soot buildup on mine that I had, it's just a no-brainer. So I would add that, and of course the cold air intake, it is warranty safe too, so those things are all through Banks. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. The main reason why people buy this truck is for the interior. Even if you don't like chrome, you buy this truck for the interior. It's probably as good as the Platinum Plus. You got real leather seats, and they stay true to themselves too, because they don't cheapen it up. They give you a brown headliner. They don't have to do that. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm sorry, that sky is kind of messing with my camera, but you guys see right there, it has the brown roof. It does have black carpet, which I'm okay with, because you know, black just cleans better. And I'm pretty sure as you clean this carpet, it will probably change color if it was brown. All your trimming is brown, your seat belts are brown, and this interior is exclusive to this truck. It is not used in any other trim level. You guys see your B&O sound system. I would like to have them do the black speaker grill here. I think that would look perfect with the interior. Real wood. And then this truck does have the contour seats too, so you can get your massage going down the road. Power steering column, all your lighting controls right here. Power pedals down below. And you guys see on the steering wheel, you have that King Ranch badge with that wood. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. The only thing missing is the max recline seats. I would definitely recommend that option, because you get what I call a shoulder support, which I like. It's adjustable. Grab handles. You can see the dash has premium materials there. A little bit of storage. You have some storage right here with that cover. And they also give you that ranch right here. A little bit of storage for your glove box. No camper package on this truck, so you cannot use this truck for a bed camper. Out back, here is your setup here. They do give you a bottle holder, more of that wood treatment right there. And this does have a 60/40 bench too. You can see the carpet matcher in here. There's your inverter for that 2,000 watts. Seat back pockets right here. Outboard heated seats. Air vents, USBs, power, cup holders. Armrest with more cup holders. And as you guys saw, you have that power sliding glass with defrost. Push button start. You guys see all your controls. Also more wood, chrome. Now they did change this for 2026, so you now have to pull it closed. There used to be a soft close mechanism that would slide it for you when you pushed it, but no longer is that available. Also, and up top here, auxiliary switches are an option. Place for your sunshades, home link. If you want to turn on your camera system, there is a button right here. Also, you have that bed view as I mentioned. And then that plug I told you guys about, the 12-way, that's what this is used for. Up here is your dual stage exhaust brake. So you have full, automatic, and then off, downhill assist. And you also have more drive modes. So let's kind of go through these real quickly. We'll just go to rock crawl, off-road, slippery, normal, tow haul, and eco. You also have trail turn assist and no full drive auto, and I'm hoping they'll do that in the future. But you see there, that's your electronic locker, a little bit of storage on the side. Now you can turn on your contouring seats on the side of the seat, and then it pops up the menu for you, and you have multiple settings for it. 3 levels of intensity. Passenger side can be controlled too. Now if you don't want the massage seats on, but you want to adjust your lumbar, you have 3 settings for that too. So overall, this truck is pretty much unchanged since 2023. They've only done just small updates. The King Ranch has pretty much stayed true to itself for a while. But let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door, and then that'll pretty much end the video. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,600 pounds. The rear is going to be 7,050. They do lower that for the Tremor package. 12,000 pound gross vehicle rating, and the wheels are 18 by 8 wide, and you guys see the axle code is a 3J. All in payload is 3,856 pounds. Tire pressure is 60 out front, 75 in the rear. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. They do have an argon blue regular King Ranch here. I might do a video on it if it's here next week. So be sure to stay tuned if you would like to see that color with the MARSH gray.